Hey everybody. I look at a lot of content creators online, and I look at a lot of things when it comes to politics and the Republicans and Democrats. Just a bunch of things. And somebody that I come across is a woman named Lilly Gaddis, and she's someone who goes online saying, "Well, European families need to do this, and European society needs to be doing that," and she always has a lot of stuff to say about what Europeans need to be doing, or what white folks need to be doing around the world. And the thing about it is, allegedly, she's a single mother and she's not married. And so, how is she giving advice to other men and other folks about, the Europeans and what they should do when she can't even, keep a man? Like, isn't it interesting that, people follow a lot of folks online, and then it's just like when you really do some research, you say, well, why are people believing someone like this, or why are people following someone like this? And it just goes to show you that people will follow anything. Like, how's a woman giving advice up to other Europeans and other folks around the world online, and she's a single mother, allegedly? Like, shouldn't she be worried about taking care of her family? And the question I have is, why did the man that got her pregnant, why isn't he still with her? Like, these are questions people have to ask. I mean, before folks can come up and, create a big smokescreen on what everybody else should be doing and giving advice, like, they need to be following, proper steps in handling their own lives. And it just amazes me because I look at the comment section and I'll see folks, a decent, amount of folks in the comment section. I'm like, is anybody doing any research on this woman? Like, how she just came out of nowhere? Because I think she said, a racial slur. So all of a sudden, she became popular. And, you have some folks who are saying, oh, well, she's standing up and all this other crazy mess. And it's just like, okay, I'm a person where I support free speech. But at the same time, I mean, you got to look at the person behind, these videos and things and movements and things like that. Like, when you do some research on the people behind, the scenes that always have, all this advice to give to everybody else, you see a very sketchy past. And it's not just her. You have a bunch of women online that are giving advice on dating and, marriage and women and families, and they're not even married. You got, so many folks. I mean, it's amazing because the women that are single actually are the ones giving out the most advice. And these folks have a following. And I will say to myself, like, do folks actually sit down and do some research? Like, say, okay, well, if this person's giving advice on being married and what a family should look like and how a family should act, well, are they actually following their own advice? And a lot of the times they're not. And so it just amazes me that folks, especially vulnerable people, will follow anyone. It's almost like someone can come online and say, oh, well, I'm the greatest basketball player in the world, and dribble a ball and maybe show a ball going into the hoop from a fancy angle. And then folks are like, well, man, you know what? You do have a good 3-point. You do have a very good, basketball game. That makes any sense. Like, it just amazes me that folks don't do any research. So if you're a guy out here, why are you going to listen to someone like Lilly Gaddis, who's a single mother, allegedly? Like, she couldn't even keep a man in her life. Like, and my question is, why did the man who got her pregnant, why did he leave? So sometimes it says a lot about the person. Like, if you probably interviewed him, he'd probably tell you, like, you know what? She's just coming up with this image to, get people to follow her. I mean, she probably doesn't even believe half the stuff she's saying. Like, she'll say all this stuff about, oh, European, trying to sound like all these other content creators that are in that space. But it's just like, you might find out if you do some research that she was a Democrat. Like, that's, people online will just follow anyone, follow any trend, and, all these cookie cutter people that, make a fake image for themselves. And so anyone in the comment section, I mean, tell me more about, Lilly Gaddis and her relationship with her, with the man who got her pregnant. Like, does anybody know the backstory on that? Because she sure can tell a lot of white and European men, this is what you have to be doing and all this other stuff. And, she's doing the complete opposite. I mean, how can you talk about, single black women, that are single mothers, when she's a single white mother. She's no better. So it just amazes me, like, how someone can, what do they say, throw stones in a glass house. And the thing that's crazy is you have folks that are, I look at the comment section and folks are like, oh, well, she's somebody I would want to be with and all this other mess, and she's standing up. Are folks that lost and delusional? Like, she's living a lie. And so in the comment section, let me know how you feel about Lilly Gaddis, and why is Lilly Gaddis a single mother? So let me know in the comment section.